Hey, welcome back to Chasing Brighter. I'm Jessica.
I'm Kelly, and we're glad you're here.
Okay, so June is officially here, and we are leaning all the way into joy this month. Full permission to just enjoy things. Enjoy your life, enjoy your people, enjoy getting dressed in the morning without it being a whole thing.
Which is exactly why we could not do a joy month without talking about one of our favorite subjects, fashion.
We could not, because honestly, how you dress is one of the most underrated mood tools you have. And today we are doing our Superwoman Diaries episode, and we are breaking down summer 2026 fashion trends, what we think is actually worth paying attention to, what you can skip entirely, and what you're probably already wearing without even knowing that you're trendy.
And I love that for us. There's no pressure here. This is not a you need to go and buy all new things conversation.
Not at all. This is a wear what brings you joy conversation. Speaking of which, we made you something, our freebie for June. We put together a free summer 2026 joy dressing trend cheat sheet. It's a one-pager with all of this episode's trends and a fun little try it, skip it, already living it format. Super easy, super shareable.
It is really cute. I have to keep referencing it myself. Definitely go get it.
Yes, I love it. And you can grab it at chasingbrighter.com. We'll link in the show notes too, and you get it when you sign up for our newsletter. So let's get into it. So Kelly and I separately worked on this episode, and we are coming together. So I'm interested in if we're on the same page, if we have anything the same, and what's happening. So what is your, maybe I'll just say like your top trend that you want to try or that you're already living?
Okay, so I would say what I want to try, some jelly sandals. I don't have any, well, I haven't had any for about 20 years or so, maybe 15 years. And so there's a particular pair that I was looking
Which
at,
one?
like
Which
mules.
That's
Some
what, which
mules.
ones? Which brand are you looking at?
I can't tell you. I mean, I have to look it up.
The ones that I'm looking at are sold out everywhere. Like every time I keep looking.
Yes, those are the ones that are probably on my list. And now there's a pair at Rack that are just pink ones.
It's like you have to settle for not your top color because they're all sold out.
Yes.
Is it the Mia ones on Rack at Rack?
It is. The other brand is called, Mia. I saw those. No, it's Jelavu, Jelavu, Glimmer Jelly Mule.
I liked the Dolce Vita ones too, but I was like, I don't know. Anyway, Target even had cute ones. I would even try the ones from Target. They're sold out everywhere. They're nowhere. So those are cute, the jelly mules. So I have it on my list. And I said jelly and tortoise shell sandals. And the Y2 comeback is real with the jelly sandals of Y2K are officially enjoying their turn in fashion's most stylish dressers. And so I got the Dolce Vita ones. It's so funny. There is a brand, Cushionaire, that is killing it on dupes. And so I pre-ordered they look like Birkenstocks, the Dolce Vita tortoiseshell kind of jelly sandals. And they were like sold. I pre-ordered them. I got them in April. I wear them all the time. I love them so much. And now Cushionaire has a dupe. And last year I got a Cushionaire dupe of the Birkenstock one-strap sandal. Anyways, kudos to Cushionaire for making dupes very quickly and more affordable and accessible. So totally jellies.
Yeah, well, and I have a pair of Arizona Birkenstocks, which are the not leather versions of Birkenstocks, and in white, which
I have some too.
Have been super easy to clean. I feel like I'm already living those. But this season, if you don't have a pair, they have a lot of other fun colors and patterns as well. I don't know about you, Jess, but I'm always thinking about summer sandals that I can wear to the ball diamond or wear outside where it's dusty, on grass for soccer games and whatnot. But something that's kind of easy, fun, slip on, slip out, walk a little bit into. Something has to be walkable. And so all those things together make it very challenging. And it's like I find something, I love it for many years, and then it's hard for me to get to the next, like a new
Yeah.
replacement, if that makes
Yes.
sense.
I love anything that you can just like wipe down, right? If it gets dirty. So I have a couple pairs of the Birkenstock Arizonas. I have navy blue from like maybe 4 years ago. And then last year I got like kind of I call it a bone color, like an ivory. It's not the bright white, but it's like a little, I don't know, I'm calling it bone white. But even though I have that look, that the tortoiseshell ones I feel like are more elevated and dressier. And by the way, I love everything Crocs is putting out this year. I don't
Yes, they have some wonderful new sandals.
So I'm wearing them. I'll rip my headphones off, Kel. I don't know if you can see them.
Oh, cool.
They are the Crocs Miami. I wanted like a really strappy kind of sandal, and no one was having what I wanted, and like leather and this brown, I think it's called hot chocolate, light brown color Crocs. They got me on TikTok, kept coming on my feed. And I actually got a couple other pairs of slip-on, like kind of platform Crocs for the summer because to wear to the ball field. And then you can wipe it down with the Clorox.
Yeah. There is my girlfriend, Lindsay, when we went to Utah, was wearing the Crocs Brooklyn low wedge sandal, and it's kind of like a platform sandal.
Yes,
and
I
it's
have
so
those.
cute. And
they're so cute.
I would say for anyone who hasn't heard of these, definitely check them out because they look leather. The way that they're cut. The black looks like leather, I feel like.
I bought those when I took Dominic to Cooperstown. Mine are like 3 years old because I went down a rabbit hole of cute, comfortable sandals. And everybody, all these YouTubers and all of these bloggers bought the Crocs Brooklyn wedge to go to Disney World and Disneyland for the summer, and they went on and on about how great they were. And actually, they're still out in stores. And Gabby got a pair last year, and hers are a little bit different color, but it's like even teenagers, I feel like they kind of are cute for all generations.
Yeah, yes.
I have a couple things on my list that I'm bringing back from last year too. And listeners, I'm going to say this. A matching set. Still obsessed with. Matching sets and two-piece coordinated looks are all over content right now. It's a great anchor piece, It's not chasing a trend. It's something that I'm actually living, right? Because I've talked before in last summer's fashion segment just about we're running all over the place and live kind of chaotic lives. And so it's like something really simple that makes what you're wearing look nicer when it matches.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think I am in agreement on that. What I'm looking at with regard to the matching sets is some of the new linen matching sets where it's like a button down top and shorts.
Z Supply has have you looked at Z Supply?
There are a lot of places that have different things, and even just wide leg linen pants too.
Yes.
So linen is really, I think, a very popular material more and more. And I think it's really great, obviously, too, because it's super durable. And last year I got a pair of linen shorts that I didn't expect to love, and I did. You can also get shorts in any of these things in a lot of fun colors. I think the idea of matching sets and even linen, I think part of this is fun, cute patterns or colors, not just the run-of-the-mill white, cream, black, brown kind of situation.
Yes, I shy away from linen. I feel like it is not flattering on me. I don't know how else to describe it. And it kind of stretches out and makes me look like if I'm wearing linen pants, like I have a diaper butt. And I think every time I see linen, everyone wears linen, they look amazing in it. But I don't know. I feel like it wrinkles and then you have to iron it. Like, what are your thoughts about like the care of linen? Has that changed? Am I misinformed?
Well, first of all, I did the linen shorts I had last summer that I swear by are really a designer brand. They're very high quality. And I think that makes a difference too, Jess. So but I have a really cute like linen shirt I got at like JCPenney's. I love JCPenney's linen shirts. I like finding cheap finding some of that stuff is fast fashion. I had a beautiful yellow one and then I washed it and it faded. And so that kind of was not so great. So I think you really have to be careful how you care for them.
Yeah.
The thing I love about linen is that it's breezy, and especially when it's hot and sweaty out, it definitely breathes a lot.
If you get real good quality linen, like these shorts that you love, do they wrinkle? Do you have to iron them?
The point is just to have them wrinkle. I don't iron. I don't iron anything. In fact, I have only bought an iron I bought an iron like 4 weeks ago for the first time in like many years that I haven't had one. So
I think that what you're talking about goes with what I'm saying, and also just listeners, what I love is when companies just have matching sets. So I do love Z Supply. And I did get some pieces from Z Supply, and they have all of these things that mix and match. And they do have linen sets right now in their matching set stuff. But you go online and they have so many different things that can mix and match. And it's all kind of like a knit or a linen, very wearable. And so one of the things that I'm putting in my fashion trends for this summer is low effort, high impact dressing. So I feel like this summer's fashion trend spotlight low effort statement, like the idea of offering a peek into who you are without being fussy or overwrought. It's about ease and impact in equal measure. So like you're saying, breezy linen, loose trousers, multi-purpose pieces that work for the beach and for like a happy hour. And so I think I love that because that is, even what I'm wearing now, I had to step away for a second because I spilled mustard all over the front of my dress. But I got this Michael Stars ribbed tank dress from Ever Eve like 6 years ago. And it is super cozy, just a ribbed dress. I'm wearing the flat sandals, but like this is something right now I can sit in my car, I can run errands, I can go wherever. And I feel like it is just like low effort, high impact, just something really simple.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's a great way to really describe all of our own like fashion trends, is something that, again, we're going to be out and about. You can dress up, you can dress down, also mix and match. So there's 2 other things, Jess, that are on my summer list more so than before. One is skirts with personality is what I'm going to call it. So again, when I think about this summer now, I'm thinking about fun, bright colors and fun patterns and things that, because I used to just get the regular old boring black things, and those are important. Like you're saying, Michael Stars is a stand. Michael Stars is like definitely a standard piece that is core, and you do have to spend a little more money for Michael Stars, but I think everything I've ever owned is fantastic.
Yeah, I think I said I had this before COVID, so I want to say this is 7 or 8 years old. No pilling, you know what I mean? Like just a great quality piece.
The other thing, Jess, is with regard to the skirts and personality is also, I am getting more into graphic tees. I'm liking wearing tees right now. It's not super hot to wear tank tops here. And also if you're inside, outside, sometimes tees are more comfortable. But I love myself a tank top. But right now, there's a lot. I just went on Amazon. I put in an order last week for just some different graphic tees.
Yeah.
V-neck things, female.
Yeah.
You want to get ones that are cut for women that have a little bit, because those are normally more flattering. But I said graphic tees to make a statement, because I feel like right now I'm trying to, in terms of like when we talk about like advocacy, and it doesn't have to be like in your face pieces, but like subtle things, like,
I took mine away, but I had girls just want to have fundamental rights. Like I had that shirt, right? Like,
yeah, I got one that was like a well-read woman is dangerous.
Yeah, I think it's fun, tongue-in-cheek stuff.
Yeah.
The shirt I've had forever, I've talked about before, but Raise Good Humans always gets comments from people. That is so interesting. Last year when we had our Hot Mom Summer episode, and Melissa was trying to get me out of my black zone and into bright colors, and said a graphic tee with a fun skirt. Last year I went and bought some fun skirts and graphic tees, and I love that look, even with like a low profile sneaker. I love that look so much. I think it's very classic. Wear it with a jean jacket, wear it with a chambray shirt, your linen shirt. my struggle is last year when I bought the skirts or whatever, for me, is there is a certain skirt, like, I don't think it's A-line. It's like in between pencil and A-line that's very flattering on me. So for me, I have to be careful of the skirt. And so the skirts I bought were kind of like, I have short legs, are kind of long on me, and now they're too big for me. I wanted to see if mom could maybe like hem them up and take them in for me. But I did get a cute like black skirt with white polka dots I think would be really cute with a fun graphic tee, and I have a leopard one that I probably have in 10,000 reels if you look at our social media, because it is a sanctuary skirt I bought like 7 years ago, and I just love the way it fits and love the way I feel, and that is a fun pattern. And if you are afraid, because I do think like you're saying bold, vibrant colors are in, but if you're afraid of that, you can have a pattern like a leopard, which feels, or a cheetah print, which feels more like a neutral, or like a polka dot maybe.
Yeah.
But I think you can also have a pop of color, which is what I like to do sometimes too, with your jewelry, your shoes, your bag. These Crocs Miami sandals that I have, they have like an orangey red color that now is on my feet.
It like a terracotta kind of.
Yeah,
I've seen that color in a lot of different sandals.
Yeah.
You know, when we were researching for this episode.
Something else I saw that I mentioned last year that I think is carrying over to this summer is romantic and feminine details like ruffled hems, lace, eyelet fabrics, airy pastels, kind of flowy and feminine, especially those skirts. What do you call those skirts, Kel? I can't think about it. I know it's a thing where it looks like it's 3 pieces of fabric sewn.
Yeah, you know,
what is that called?
Let me look and see. I actually have one of those on my...
Because Gabby just bought one, and it's called something, and that's going to bother me. What is this going to... Oh. Maybe more like a maxi skirt, or a tiered maxi skirt.
Let's see what
maybe is what they're called, a tiered maxi skirt.
Okay.
So
okay,
that's very flowy and kind of, I think, on trend this summer.
Yeah, exactly. I like that too. And I even have right now in my Rent the Runway, which you guys will be seeing on an Instagram reel, is kind of like a mini version of that, a tiered skirt that's shorter. I have short legs and they're muscular, and I feel like I look better sometimes with a short skirt above the knee rather than a longer skirt too. So I'm planning to play around with that a little bit more this summer. I also bought, and I don't know, like, I also bought some like boy short underwear. Are you supposed to wear stuff like that when you wear really short skirts? Like, as a woman, is there like built-in shorts?
Summer, I go down a rabbit hole of this brand. When you say boy shorts, it's like not a Spank. You're saying not Spanx, right?
Like a more sophisticated woman's version of a cargo short.
There's this brand called Thigh Society. Did you find them? Okay.
No.
So every year I look, and then I go down a rabbit hole because I don't want it to be shapewear. Right?
Yeah.
But you want shorts under a skirt.
Yes.
Just to be more comfortable. Like sometimes you get gross and sweaty, or your thighs rub together, or just if your skirt flies up. And they do have a lot of built-ins now. But anyways, there's a company called Thigh Society.
Thigh Society. Okay.
And they have so many different brands, because I think it's like hard to find ones where you're like, I don't want it to be like Spanx, right? I just want a little pair of shorts underneath. And so they have like 50,000 choices. And now I'm seeing, I think also Victoria's Secret probably has something like that this year too.
Okay. I like it.
Talking about a trend, I don't know if you saw this trend, and we can give our hot takes about bralettes and versatile layering pieces. Bralettes showing fun, playful element in different ways. That's going to be a no for me. I have big boobs and can't wear bralettes, and I have worn bralettes before, but that's a no for big breasted Jessica.
I also feel like unless you have a boob job or something where you don't have, or you're athletic enough, you don't have saggy boobs, sure. But like, as a woman who's like over 45, I wear that stuff at home, but like, I don't know how much of that I could wear out where I just look like a saggy old lady. My boobs are by my belly button or something.
But I've always loved like a lacy camisole, right? Like something like that, that you could kind of like make it your own, where you have like lace showing and the layering pieces. But I have to have like a real underwire bra. I was like joining this movement of no bras, no underwires. And then I record myself all the time. And I'm like, my boobs are touching the floor. So I'm back to like a very structured underwire bra in my life.
Well, it's
Anyway.
still such a movement, and so many people are
Yeah,
switching out their
I love that.
bras to get rid of the underwires.
Love that.
But there's a lot of options out there.
Yeah, no,
that
I
are
love
like,
that for everyone else. Like, I don't look at other people's boobs. I don't care what you do with your boobs. I don't care if you're wearing a bra. I don't care if your nipples are showing. I don't care. But for me personally, I want to look like a 1950s pinup. Like, my boobs need to be like very perky and structured.
Well, I think that there's got to be a balance, to your point, Jess, because if there's this big emphasis on no wire, then it's like, how does one get the support they need without it?
Yeah, I mean, I
So.
have purchased every single person that told me that this is great support and wonderful, and it felt supportive and wonderful. But again, watching myself on videos, you have side boob then. I don't want side boob. I don't want back
boob
fat flopping over. So back boob. Exactly. For one more piece of clothing I'm talking about before I get to accents, so we can go back in your clothing, but Bermuda shorts are back. Or like, I also see them calling them like dad shorts or boyfriend shorts for women who want something a little more comfortable, just like a longer jean short, denim short or shorts. What do you think?
Yeah, so I have yet to find a pair that doesn't make me look short and fat. So I think for people who have longer legs, they work great. And the one thing is the look where the Bermuda short looks kind of like a skirt, like a culotte-esque situation. I'm good with that. But some of the other pieces, I just feel like for my body type, it's just not going to be flattering.
I love to cut my jeans, and I had some really tight jeans years ago, and I cut them into Bermuda. So I think if you wore a tighter short, that could look cute. I'm going to say dad shorts or boyfriend shorts. I don't know if this is actually a term. This is what Jessica's terming. We took our mom to Nordstrom Rack for Mother's Day and bought her some outfits, and I wanted to introduce her to some higher quality jeans. And she got a couple pairs of the Democracy ab jeans, and she was just, because she was like, they're going to be tight on my stomach. They're tight on my stomach. And then she puts them on and she was like, oh my, what is this delightfulness? And so I was trying on a pair of, I love the brand Cut from the Cloth. And they had some Cut from the Cloth denim shorts. And mom was like, I really like those. Go get them in my size. And I will send you the 2 pairs that I got, Kelly. And they're in between short denim shorts and Bermuda shorts. And mom is shorter than you. Right. And they're so cute. And she wore them the other day. And so I think it is playing around with also, it's like, yeah, there are these trends, but then you have your body type and your body style and what you're comfortable with. Right.
There's so many ways to mix and match the trends to make them work for you. So to your point, I know that there would be Bermuda shorts out there that would be great for me. And I probably should look for them.
I got to send you those. And then one of the things I have, and this was last year, I want to say this is what I took to Cooperstown, I think every summer, raffia accents and coastal details, belts, earrings, sandals, simple additions to bring like a summery vibe to whatever you're wearing.
Yes. Yeah, I think that is absolutely spot on, Jess. I have a couple like fun little purses, but I think fun little purses when you're out and about, or even just getting a really fun sling bag just as your go-to for the summer that is raffia or crocheted or just more of a beachy summer vibe is a really fun way to kind of mix and match. And I think overall, like the reason we want to talk about this too is it is summer and it is kind of doing some fun, playful things with fashion that you don't normally get to do outside of this season. And I think raffia is a great example of something like that too. So that's definitely on my list this year as well.
I have stopped wearing slings last summer. All of a sudden I was like, I'm just going to have a nice bag and I don't care anymore. So we'll see what I do this summer, because when you travel, a sling is amazing and super handy. But right now I kind of have like a bucket tote, like a woven fun kind of bucket tote that's kind of summery. But I know that I think Melissa talked about like the Claire V raffia bag, which I think could be fun for the summer.
Yeah. I think that I would love that too. I have like a OG Claire V yellow quilted bag that is like, I think I bought it before Claire V was like a thing. And so I've actually washed it and reused it recently too, because I love the Clairvy sling bags.
Mm-hmm.
But they're, they're not cheap, and a lot of us make choices and trade-offs on certain things. But
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
I'll definitely check it out. And I think, for me, also in terms of like acquiring a lot of these pieces, I've been using Rent the Runway, which is a great way to mix and match and try some things out. And we can put a link in
Yeah.
the show notes if you want. You can get, I think if you use the link in our show notes, you get one extra piece if you want to try it
Oh,
out.
that's nice.
So that's a fun way to mix and match. It's rental of clothing. They have a ton of different stuff.
So you
I will.
pay a certain price and you can have so many pieces, and then when you return those, you can get more pieces, right? Like
Yeah,
that's
I think
mm-hmm.
I pay $100 for 4 pieces, 4 or
Mm-hmm.
5. I'm not sure now that we're talking about it. And I get one trade in mid month. So you kind of get 10 pieces in that way because you can trade mid month, which means you wear you wear some things for 2 weeks and you send them all back, or maybe you hold on to pieces. It is fun. For that amount of money, you get access to designer clothing. And so
Yeah.
I think for a lot of us who, as we get older and we get a little softer in different places, having clothing that is more structured is really
Yeah.
helpful. And so I find that designer stuff has a lot more structure, and so it gets to be a lot more flattering. But on
Yeah.
the flip side of that, what I've also been doing, Jess, and I don't know about you, is just using good old Google Shopping and finding pieces and finding good deals, because there's stuff everywhere. And I've noticed prices are like all over the board for stuff. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I do think prices are crazy and everywhere. I kind of have like a summer uniform, which I've talked before. It's the same this year as it was last year, which is a ribbed tank, right? Like what we used to call, is that canceled to say wife beater, but like used to be like we'd call like a wife beater. I don't know, whatever. Target Universal Threads. I have like every color imaginable. And I have some cute sporty shorts I wear. And then that's like what I wear. If you're going to see me all summer, I'm going to be wearing sandals or sneakers, jean shorts or athletic shorts, and a ribbed tank. And it's surprising. Like, I don't know, the ones you know how it's just like you invest in certain pieces, but like some
Mm-hmm.
things, like my Target ones I've had for years. I've had all of my tanks for like 5+ years, and they all wear really well. And I think it is to like looking at what you want to kind of invest in and have for a long time, or something that you just want to have fun and you don't really care.
Yeah. Yes.
I think I wanted, because my size is changing, I wanted 2 pairs of jean shorts this summer, and I got them. And for clothes, I'm not doing too much. I want to figure out the skirt situation, if mom can take in my skirts and hem them up. Basically, you tell me, Kelly, not a lot of people, and maybe I'm way off, of our generation sew or read patterns. And so mom has become like, literally, Danica just drops off things to mom. And it was like, can you hem this? Can you fix this? Whether it's a homecoming dress or jeans. I'm just like, you have a sewing machine. You can do everything. And so I'm like, why would I go to a tailor? Mom can do it. And so anyway, also those are things that we can do too, like talking about repurposing pieces that you have. It's like, if Bermuda shorts are in and you want to try them out and there's a pair of jeans you don't really like, cut them off. See if you like how the Bermuda short works. Like, can you tailor some things you have, just because things are expensive? And also thrifting is so big. I don't know if you've done any thrifting. I've done a lot of thrifting recently, and you can thrift online because you shop The Real. I shop ThredUp. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can thrift on apps and kind of mess around if there are brands that you really like that maybe are pricier. There's different ways to get those at a lower cost. And even like, my daughter's boyfriend is like, an avid thrifter. And when you get used to having, like, I think so many pieces you buy new now are just crap. And if you thrift like an older something, the quality is better. And
Yeah.
things were made in America
Yes.
until the early 90s. And after that, things kind of started getting outsourcing, and the quality of our clothing kind of became disposable. And so that's an option too. I went on a
Yes.
rant. Sorry. Tangent.
No, I think that's a great, but I think you're making a great point about it. And I agree. I think anymore, it's like finding the right pieces and the brands and going from there and experiment. And, we are going to have Melissa Briskman, who was our fashionista last summer. We're going to have her on maybe in the fall. She's kind of busy right now, but she's
Yeah.
at Krista K, and there's a lot of really amazing boutiques everywhere you go that have people there to help you too, to kind of try stuff on, which I think is fun to do once in a while. And again, getting those staple pieces.
Do you have any other recommendations or trends that you noticed for this summer?
One of the things that keeps popping up in my feed, well, first of all, wide leg anything is still a thing. So I'm loving high-waisted wide leg stuff. That is something I'm living. But in my research, one of the things that kept coming up, Jess, and I just can't, I got to figure it out, is a silk slip dress, and just a different cut variation of a silk slip dress. Now, I feel like silk slip dresses are for people who have a very not flabby physique, but I am not. I'm seeing that there's all different kinds. So I want to try that. That's something I want to try.
Well, I know, and I feel like, did Melissa say that last year that there was one that she liked? I feel like, and this is, I feel like coming from the 90s where it was heroin chic, that's what I'm thinking. A slip dress is someone who has no hips, butt, or boobs and can wear that, because you'd have to have for me personally, I'd have to have a bra. So I'd have to kind of see that on some other body types to see if I'd feel comfortable wearing something like that. So I'm probably going to say not for me. Anything with skinny straps, because I need such a supportive bra. And yes, I can wear a strapless bra, but I think things like that are kind of intimidating for me.
Yeah, I agree. Jess. Yeah. So I would say, as we wrap this up, definitely check us out on our socials and at Chasing Brighter, because we're going to be sharing, right, our own fitness journey, our own trials and tribulations on these summer fashion trends.
Yeah. I know I could talk about this for another hour, and I think like what we're talking about too is this whole month of being full of joy. And that's the point. You don't have to chase all of these trends. You don't have to overhaul your closet. You just have to know what lights you up and then wear that unapologetically.
Yes. So, Jess, I am feeling very inspired, and I can't wait to go shopping. I still haven't collected on my birthday shopping, which is one of the things that Brian and I talked about. So, and I agree with you. Responsibly, intentionally, joyfully, really lean into that. Because I think really for us, this is idea of really being real over perfect. Try this stuff on and make it work for you.
Yes, and you can grab our free Joy Dressing Trend Cheat Sheet at chasingbrighter.com if you feel like you're standing in front of your closet wondering what to wear this summer.
It's also great for sharing. So send it to your best friend who needs permission to buy that matching set or that raffia bag or that silk slip dress.
Totally. And if you want to know what we're doing, what we're wearing, what we're reading, check out our socials at Chasing Brighter.
See you next week.